Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I am Jamie Beth. I want to first take a moment to say thank you to all of my brand new subscribers. We are now well over 200 subscribers, can't even say that word, and I am so very thankful, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. Today's video is going to be a full face using newer ColourPop products. So I have a box here full of ColourPop products, as well as this thing here. This is the Halo Top ColourPop PR package. Now, I did purchase this PR package. You can purchase it for $40. I did that. It is now sold out, I believe, but there are some very cute new products in here that I can't wait to test out and show you guys. So I want to go ahead and get right into the video. I did do my eyebrows already, and I used the ColourPop brow pencil. Now this is called the ColourPop Brow Boss, and I use the shade, where is this? Oh, light brown. So that is what I did my brows with today. I had tried this out before, and I don't remember liking it as much, but when I put it on today, I liked it. I didn't have a problem with it. Before, I thought it might have been a little bit maybe too waxy, but it isn't. So I'm going to definitely keep using this. It is a tiny tip pencil, so everything goes on nice and easy. It's really works really well if you want that more precision type of pencil. It's almost like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I know NYX has a precision tip one. They're all pretty much kind of the same thing. It just depends on whether or not you like the formula. So I do like this. I was really happy with how well this went on today, so I'm going to keep trying this one out. We are going to move on to the primer and foundation. So I went ahead and purchased this primer. This is the Matte and Blur All-Star Primer, and we're going to go ahead and open this guy up and put it on our face. So on the back of the box, it states that we bottled up a selfie filter to give you perfect looking skin that stays matte all day. So right now I am loving matte primers because it is so hot here in Michigan right now, and I have really oily skin all of a sudden. So I really appreciate a good matte primer. So we will see if this stays on all day, and of course I will let you know in the comments below how this worked. It does have a like lemony scent to it. Ooh, that smells really good. I like that. Ooh. Now I do want to show you guys this new little sponge that I am using today. This is by Real Techniques, and it is their microfiber sponge. So I believe it's kind of not duping, but you know, just like that Juno one that's out that I think Nikki Tutorials uses. It's kind of along the lines of that. So I'm excited to use this because I've never used a microfiber sponge. It is kind of fuzzy. So we'll see how the foundation goes on. I am going to be putting the foundation on with a brush and then the sponge. So we'll see how it looks. The foundation that we're going to use today is this one. It is their No Filter Foundation, and I got the shade Medium 95. So hopefully it's the right shade. Every time I try to order these shades online, it seems like I never can get the correct one. So we'll see if this one works. I'm going to again start with using part of it on half of my face using a brush, and this is the M444 brush by Morphe. I love this foundation brush. This does come in a cute little glass jar with little stars on it and a pump, which I like the pump. And we're going to go ahead and again get this on our face and see how it looks. Ooh, so far coverage is good. It does come across on camera a little bit more yellow than it looks in real life. Okay, now I'm going to take that sponge and just go like pat all over my face. For some reason, I totally forgot what I had said earlier and was going to do half and half, and I just put the foundation all over my face with the brush, and it does look really good with using the brush. It filled in everything. This looks really nice, but I am going to go over with this sponge and kind of pat it in and just, you know, smooth it out just a little bit more, and we'll see what this does. Now I do like how this foundation is sitting on my skin. I do think it's very smoothing and very, it looks really nice and vibrant. Using the sponge like I normally do, I do the brush and then the sponge after, I really think that that helped kind of just smooth everything out. It really does look nice and flawless. So I'm really happy about that so far. We'll see how well this wears throughout the day, and I'll let you guys know in the comments below. So the concealer that we're going to use is this one here. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I love this concealer. It's one of my favorites. I think that it really looks, wears well on the skin, and it doesn't sink into those little under eye lines that I have, so that makes me really happy. I think this is a really nice concealer, and I highly recommend it. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this on the face and blend that in. Okay, so that is done, and now we're going to go ahead and set the face. Now I bought the ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder, and I got the shade Light. It's 19F1. So we're gonna go ahead, and it just came in this like little thing so I can put it in like a Z palette if I need to. Or I believe you can buy little like palettes that these will fit in, like little compacts. I did not buy that, but we're gonna go ahead and set our face using this powder. I will start with my under eyes, and just everywhere that I put that concealer, and then I always try to put a little bit more powder on the end of my nose because that's where I am most oily. And then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and we're going to just set the rest of the face using this powder. Okay, our face is set. We're going to move on to bronzer. Now I have purchased a bronzer. This is the, it says it's a cheek powder, but it was advertised on their site as a bronzer. And this is the shade Spectacle. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our face. Now this is the first time I've used any of the like face products. I usually only use, I've used their eyeshadow products and their lip products, and both of those are very well-made products. I really do like ColourPop. I think they are a very well-made brand. I think their stuff is like phenomenal. They are, if you go into Ulta, they are on the drugstore side of Ulta, but they are more of an in-between type of brand. They are not drugstore, but they have like drugstore affordable pricing, and they're not high-end, but have the quality of high-end products. So you will find them in the in-between the drugstore and the higher end brands. I absolutely love ColourPop. I have not used a product I haven't liked, so I'm hoping that all of this that I'm putting on my face today is going to work just as well as their lip products and their eyeshadow products. So again, we're going to go in with this shade Spectacle, and we are going to bronze up the face. Okay, we're gonna move on to cheeks. Now I have purchased this cheek, it's the Super Shock Cheek color, and I purchased the shade Between the Sheets. Their Super Shock eyeshadows are some of my favorite eyeshadows, and it comes in like a little container just like the Super Shock eyeshadows do. We are going to go ahead and put this shade on our cheeks. So far, I really love this color. I love how all of these products have been blending and working very well with one another. Very happy about that. I'm loving the way my skin looks right now. So hopefully it keeps it up, and by the end of the day, it still looks this way, or at least close to this way. I know sometimes I get a little bit of oil on my nose, but other than that, I'm hoping that it looks this flawless, because it really does look as smooth as it does on camera in real life. So moving on to eyes. The eyeshadow palette that I chose to buy is this one. This is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder palette. ColourPop has some beautiful eye products. Now the eye products and the lip products are the ones that I'm most familiar with. I own quite a few ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, and I have not met one palette yet that I do not like. Their eyeshadow products are very blendable. They're beautiful, smooth, they go on very nice. You really don't have to work at them too much to get the look that you want, and that is something that I love, especially when getting ready in the morning when I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm getting myself and my 2 children ready. I want products that work well and work fast for me. So ColourPop eyeshadow products are some of those products that work super well. And again, the one that I chose is this adorable little palette, and these are the shades in that palette, and they're just some beautiful nude shades. I always gravitate towards these types of colors. I just think they're beautiful. There's some glitter shades in there, there's some shimmer, and then there's some matte shades. Now ColourPop has come out with a plethora of new eyeshadow palettes. You have the honey one that's yellow, you have the orange, there's a strawberry one, there's blues, there's greens, there's purple, and they are all beautiful palettes. Now I do own some of them, I don't own all of them, but again, they're beautiful and they're well worth the money. These are very, very affordable products, which is something I love as well. We are going to go ahead and try some of these shades as well as dipping into this. So this again is their Halo Top PR package. For those of you who don't know what Halo Top is, it's an ice cream brand, and if you are watching your carb intake like I'm doing, some of their ice creams are very low in carb. So my favorite flavor is the mint chip. It does taste just like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I do like their vanilla, I like their strawberry, and they are very, very flavorful, but more of a diet-y type of ice cream brand. So we are going to go ahead and look and see what is in this box. There are, I believe, 4 different products here. You have the mint chip. That is my favorite ice cream flavor that they have. Birthday cake, I have not tried that flavor. They have rainbow swirl and strawberry. So in the mint chip box, you have 2 Super Shock pigment eyeshadows in Semi-Sweet and Tassel. And we're gonna go ahead and open these up and take a look at them. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna do a little swatch of this one. And look at that, it's just a beautiful like mint green shade. And then this other shade, and then this, let me tell you which one this is. This is Semi-Sweet. And then this one here is the Tassel. And this is going to be more of a glittery shade. Look at that, aren't they beautiful? That would be great as like an inner corner shade, or you could probably, if you're feeling super bold, wear that as a like highlighter. I don't know what that'll look like, but I think it'll be really, really cool, giving the right colors. The next one is birthday cake. So let's take a look at what birthday cake looks like. So, and then these are two more beautiful shades. Let's take a look at them. So this is kind of an orangey shade. Let's swatch that. And it doesn't really show up much on camera, but it is a slight little orange shade. Now how I would wear these types of Super Shock shadows is as an eye topper. So you will put your eye makeup on and then put this over top of where you want more of a maybe shimmery look. So there is that one right there down at the bottom, right here. And this is the shade Extra Sprinkles. Now this is a kind of a very, very subtle creamy color. That would also look good probably on the inner corner of your eye. The next one is called Rainbow Swirl, and we'll take a look at these shades. And these, this one has a really fun pink shade in it. So here's that, it's a really beautiful like shimmery pink shade. We're gonna see what that looks like. I'm gonna do it right here. So there is that beautiful pink shade right there. And then this is more of an iridescent, like a pinky iridescent color. I'm gonna put it right next to the pink. see, that is, whoops, where am I here? That is that shade right there, that little, like, it's very, very, very subtle. These two would look really well with each other. I think all of these are made to work well with one another. So that was Rainbow Swirl, and we're going to move on to Strawberry. Now the strawberry ones come in little red containers, and here is the strawberry. So there you have it. That was what was in this beautiful little Halo Top PR package. I think these shades are beautiful. I think they will be well used in multiple eyeshadow looks. So I think we're going to try to incorporate one of those in today's eyeshadow look as well. So let's go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow. And I'm going to start off with this shade right here. For a transition shade. So we're gonna go take my big fluffy brush here. This is the Morphe M504 brush. We're gonna dip into that. We're gonna get this all over our eyelid. Beautiful. So now I'm going to move on to this shade right here. Oh, there are shade names on here. So the one that we just put on our eye was called Catch Me. And the next one we're going to put on our eye is called Dream Maker. So that is this shade right here. And we're going to take our same brush and we're just going to kind of concentrate this one in the crease to kind of just like add a little bit more shade here. Okay, so now moving on to, and you know what I want to do now? We're going to take one of those Super Shock shadows and we're going to put that all over our lid. So let's go in with that. I want to use that real pinky color. So I think that was in the Rainbow Swirl. So we're going to take one of these Super Shocks out of the Rainbow Swirl box. And this was the shade Sherbet Day. You know what, I didn't even think I forgot to tell you guys that while I was swatching it. This one's called Sherbet Day. And I'll show you again, this is what it looks like. We're gonna take the shade and put it all over our lid. What I think I wanna do now is to take a little bit of a darker shade and go back into the crease, just to give it a little bit more depth. And we're going to do this shade here. This is called West Side. I'm gonna tap into that. Okay, so I think we're gonna go a little bit darker. I'm gonna take the same brush and we'll dip into this shade called, oh goodness, what does that say? It says Feel Free. So it's this shade on the corner and we're just gonna lightly tap it and just kind of bring it into that outer corner here. Just kind of darken that out just a tad. So now what we're going to do is put a little bit of color under our eye here. We're going to start with that shade, and this was a Dream Maker. So that little slightly pink shade, we're going to put that on our lower lash line here. And then we're just going to keep building up until everything kind of just flows nicely. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and take that Super Shock shadow and we're going to put it like in the, we're going to put it in the inner corner and coming into the bottom eyelid a little. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Tassel. That was the super light shade. I'm just going to lightly put that in the inner corner. We're going to move on to some eyeliner and we are going to use the ColourPop BFF liquid liner. Let's see how this one works. A lot of time eyeliner or even liquid liners, they tend to bleed on my one eye. So I'm curious to see how this one's going to work out. Oh, this is a big pencil. So let's, oh, it's a very, very nice thin felt tip pencil. I like that. So let's see how this works. Now I like how this liner feels when you're putting it on. It feels a little bit rough. And I don't say that in a bad way. I feel like I like the way I can like feel it going onto my lid. I like that. It went on very smooth. I do have a little bit of bleeding in this eye. I always have bleeding in that eye. It doesn't mean the pen is like crap or anything. That's just the way my eye is right there. I've only ever had 2 liquid liners not do that. Other than that, I like this. I do like this. I will use it again. Let's move on to their mascara. Their mascara is right here. This is again the BFF Volumizing mascara, and I got black. So here is what it looks like. Their packaging is all real cute. I love the little, like there's little BFFs and hearts and stars everywhere. I do like that. So let's see what the applicator looks like. It is a kind of like an hourglass applicator. I do like these types of applicators. I think they go on the eyelash very well when they're shaped this way. So let's see what this does. I'm gonna grab my little mirror. I have a big mirror right in front of me, but then when I lean down, you can't see my face. So we will do this. I do like this mascara. I think it worked very well. I like the way it went on. I don't know if my eyelashes are super voluminous, but I did only do like 2 coats, so I don't know if more coats you put on, the bigger and fuller they look. I don't know. But I don't dislike this mascara whatsoever. I think it worked very well. We're gonna move on to lip products. And I got a couple of these ultra glossy lip colors. I got the shade Few and the shade Feedback. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these. And I'm just gonna pop it on my lips. We're gonna go into the setting spray and call it a day. So here are the shades that I picked. This is the shade, I believe this is Feedback. Oh no, this is Few. And this is what it looks like. I don't know how well it's gonna show up. It's just like a clear, like nice, beautiful little, it doesn't look, it looks kind of yellowy or gold, but it doesn't go on your hand that way. So you can barely tell I even put it on. And then I got the shade Feedback, which is the shade that we're gonna put on our lips right now. So here it is. So here is the lip gloss in Feedback. I like the applicator on this. It's like a little brush. It's really cute. It's really easy to put on. I like the way it feels on my lips. It's nice and glossy. It's just a shade, like a tiny little bit of a hint of pinkness, which is fine. I got a little smudge right here. It's all right. But what I like is I don't normally wear a whole lot of lipstick or lip liner, so I like to just like pop on some lip gloss and be, you know, go about my day. So I do love the way that this smells like heaven. It smells like birthday cake. I love it. It's so good. So we're gonna finish up our look with a setting spray, and we're gonna use the All Star Matte and Blur Face Setting Spray. And here it is, and we're just going to, let's see what this spray. Nice little misty spray. We're gonna spray our face and set everything in place. I don't like the smell of the setting spray as much as everything else. Kind of smells, I don't know, like it's supposed, like it's trying to smell like a flower or something. I don't know, but oh, it said shake me. Maybe I should have done that. Let's shake it and then spray it. Okay, let's see if that changes anything. Nope, it doesn't. It still smells weird. Smells kind of like incense, like a funny incense smell. So that is our video for today. I really enjoyed some of these products, the face products. I just think everything went on very smoothly and blended in with one another very nicely. I love these eyeshadows. The Super Shock eyeshadows from the Halo Top collection is really cool. I really like those. The lip gloss is beautiful. It tastes wonderful, and the smell is great. I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to see how these wear throughout the day. I will let you know in the description box below what I thought regarding the wear test of these products. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already, as well as the little notification bell next to it to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!